Good morning. Happy 4th of July, guys. Happy 4th of July. This is the day that the Lord has made, and I will rejoice and be glad in it. God is good and good all the time. And it is wonderful outside. And here is Miss Chloe, my baby girl. My little baby, look at that sweet face. How can you not fall in love with that sweet face? Her such a sweet baby. Yes, her is. Her getting used to Jenny's hand, and she knows Jenny's not going to hurt her. She knows that now. It took a bit for me to get her to trust the hand, but I think she's finally getting the clue that Jenny is here for her. And she doesn't have to be afraid and doesn't have to worry. And she slept with me last night. She's getting her toenails trimmed ASAP. Okay. I'm going to put you here because I tried to put you the other way and you fell. I'm going to turn this light out. Okay. Anyway, yeah, she slept with me last night. My camera stand officially broke. So it's just like, oh well, what the hey. I ordered a brand new one on Temu, a nice one, a pink one. So I'm really excited about that. So I got my ice in my jar. Alright. And you're gonna pour 1, 2, just a little amount. You're going to sit here and put 2 tablespoons of coffee. 1, 2, however many shots of coffee you want. Some people don't put a lot of coffee. To me, you're drinking just milk. Seriously, you're just drinking milk. What are your festivities for the 4th? I'm going to a fireworks show later today. Add a little bit of water. Okay. And now you want to shake this for a couple of minutes. So anyway, yeah, the young guy that gave me Chloe, he's Nate Say. Well, yeah, actually he's younger than Nate. He's like 24 years old, I think. He's just having a really hard time. So I met somebody, a new friend. She's moved over here a little while ago. Her name is Denise, and she is military. She served in the Marines for over 25 years. She was on Camp Lejeune, Mom. You may have met her. You may know her because you were at Camp Lejeune for years. And she was at Camp Lejeune during the time that they had that water issue, and she has cancer. Yes, she has filed, for that lawsuit going on. That should help her a bunch. I think she will qualify for that. But anywho, she's on my Facebook now and everything. And so I was walking Chloe this morning, and she pulled up and she said, I'm here at the house all the time. I don't ever have anything to do. So if you ever just want to go and do something, just holler at me if my car's out here and we'll go. And I was like, oh, okay. And I think, Mom, when you get down here, you and her will hook up. I think she's around your age, maybe a little bit older. She went to Okinawa, Japan. She served in Okinawa, and she served in Vietnam. That's how long she's been in the military, guys. I thanked her for her service. She was very humble that I thanked her. Her husband was in the military for years. She's got a military Marine insignia on the front of her door. And she has military plates you know, that she served in the military. So yeah, my hand's getting tired. All right. But I love her to death. She's a sweet lady. And she loves our country. She really hates the way our country's going. Yeah, she's a Trump supporter. And she likes Bobby Kennedy. She thinks that the reason that the Democrats hate Bobby is because he's got a lot of conservative values as well as socialistic values. And of course, they hated the Kennedys, period. Now, is John Kennedy kin to the Kennedys as far as you know what I'm saying? Because he's a Kennedy. I'm wondering if he's in the same family group as the Kennedys. Y'all let me know if y'all know that. I'll be back on my other channel here in a couple of days. I know people are just like, what did you get suspended for? I was a naughty girl. I did disobey the rules of YouTube, and they gave me a very harsh warning. You know, like, you do this again, you're going to probably have your channel deleted. So I got to behave myself. So we're getting that good and finally getting the consistency I want. I could just froth it. Let's just do that. That's wearing out my hand. I want to get it really extra creamy. But anyhow, like I said, I'm going to wash my sheets today. Baby girl slept with me last night, and she sleeps under the covers just like Tinkerbell. And she climbed up and just shoved right up to my butt. And I was like, girl, you do know a lot of things come out of there. I said, you living brave, girl. Here we go. Uh-huh. This is what I want. You want that. You almost want it to look like mousse. And I love mousse. Kind of like brown sugar pudding. I woke up with a terrible headache earlier. And I got some throbbing right here. It's like throbbing right above my eye. I don't know what that is. But anywho, yeah, she's a really nice lady. And we have become really good friends. And we talk out in the parking lot all the time. There we go. Now that's the pudding consistency we want. Wash that off. Might have to turn the AC back on in a bit, y'all. It's a little bit warm. Okay. Here's where the magic happens. And you can save that foam if you've got any left. Mix that around. You could save this coffee foam. And honestly, you can make extra coffee foam and put it in your cup and save it. Okay. Get your creamer. Mix that around. And we want to add a little bit of caramel on top. Dadgummit, Jennifer, knocking stuff over. Let's see. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. And actually, honestly, it could use just a little bit more caramel. There you go. So anyways, I'm excited about meeting new friends. And it seems like, I don't know what it is, but seniors really come and get attached to me. I don't know. Maybe it's my personality. Maybe it's because I respect them. Either case, I enjoy being around the elderly because their wisdom and all of that. Yeah. I'm going to go to the dollar store today, get baby girl a bag of her Beneful. She eats Beneful dog food, and get her a few little treats, and get her some chew toys, a few little chew toys, because she still has that puppy tendency, because she's only 5, and so, like, she really, really loves to play, and now she's really loosening up, and she's getting to know Jenny, that Jenny's not here to hurt her, and so she's realizing, hey, I got a pretty cool place to live now, and I'm going to be spoiled rotten, and yeah, and I'm going to get a doggy carrier for her for when I go walking. I'm going to get a doggy carrier. I might even get one of them strollers. Oh my goodness, I'm about to drink that up. I make that really good. And I love the fact that it's so foamy. That just makes it all the more Starbucks quality. Now, if you put a little brown sugar in it, then you'll actually have the brown sugar iced coffee from Starbucks, just so you know. Starbucks does the same thing. They pack it full of ice. They put their milk in it. They put cream, or they put coffee, however many shots. They mix it in, and they have one of these little mixers. They mix the coffee, they mix the creamer, they mix whatever else they put in, the brown sugar. They mix it till it's foamy, pour it over on top, then they put the whipped cream on top, and then they put the lid on. That's all they do. You can do that at home and save $8.50. I think even 7 Brew here, which is the most popular thing in town right now. 7 Brew charges $8.50 for a cup of coffee. I mean, you get a tall thing of coffee, but $8.50, and people pay that every day. Every day. I know a lady right now that goes there every day and pays $8.50 for a cup of coffee, iced coffee. Y'all, that's so good. So like I said, I'm going to get my butt out of here probably a little later, me and Denise, and ride over to the Dollar General, and I'm going to pick her dog food up, and I'm going to pick up, I got to exchange this toilet paper, because I cannot use scented toilet paper. I'm not going to tell y'all why. I just can't use it. I have very sensitive skin, and I cannot use scented stuff at all. I will break out in hives really bad. Like, I just have to really be careful. And I just didn't notice that it was a lavender scented, why they even put scents in it. And you think to yourself, what kind of chemicals are in the toilet paper to make it smell good? And you're putting it in sensitive areas. So, no, I'm not going to be using that. I'll just get regular toilet paper. But anywho, I know this channel that I watched for a long time, and they're an all natural organic channel. And she actually makes her own soap, her own shampoos. She naturally, I'll have to find the channel because I know as soon as I mention this, my auntie's gonna want to know who this lady is. She makes her own medicine. She makes her own cough syrups. Everything is all natural. She grows her own big, huge gardens all over the farms. She raises her own beef, her own cattle, okay? She eats lamb. She raises sheep and goats, and she does have them slaughtered. And she raises guineas and all kinds of different critters. You know what I mean? She eats guinea eggs. I actually have never had a guinea egg. I don't even know how that would taste. If it would taste, and she eats goose eggs. She's really big on the goose eggs. And then all of her food for her dogs they eat vegetables and all natural food and beef straight out of the farm. So yeah, and I have watched her for years, and I don't know if she's making any new content. I'm going to end up drinking that up. That's so good. But I don't know if she's making any new content. She was, like I said, really famous for having organic lifestyle. She's not vegan. She eats beef. But she's almost as close that you could say to Amish as you can get. But she's not Amish. She's just a regular lady. I think she's from Ohio, in the farmland. And, of course, they've had a lot of flooding in Ohio, so I don't even know if her farm is still there. But I'll try to look it up on YouTube today and see if I can find her channel, because she was pretty amazing. And she would make recipes, straight natural recipes for all kinds of things that she said, don't go to the store and buy cleaner. I'll show you how to make homemade natural cleaner, and it'll clean your house just as good as anything else. And she lived in a farmhouse, 110-year-old farmhouse. It kind of reminded you of the Waltons. She had a wraparound porch. She sat on a porch. I mean, really farm lady. Like I said, I hope I can find her again. But y'all, I'm going to hop off here. I want you to enjoy your day. Have a wonderful, happy 4th of July. Anybody that's having anniversaries today, happy anniversary. Enjoy your day. Have a wonderful time. And just remember, to be thankful for our country, what we live in. Make sure you thank somebody that's in the military, that served in the military. Sometimes they wear the military hats. Tell them thank you for your service. That really, honestly, makes that person feel really respected and feel good. You know what I'm saying? When I'm in Walmart, I think I probably say thank you for your service about 25 times or more. You know what I mean? And they really light up and appreciate me thanking them. Because it makes them feel like, hey, I'm appreciated. You know what I mean? And that is our heritage. And you think to yourself, you're not a wartime person, blah, 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 I don't believe in wars. Okay, that's fine. But it's not the fact that somebody didn't go and sacrifice and go to that war to protect you, and defend our country and our country's reputation and our country's safety. And the Border Patrol is the same thing, I think that Border Patrol ought to be respected because they're out sacrificing their life every day to keep our country safe. And I think they're right on the same level as the military. I mean, you can agree to disagree, but they make the same sacrifices every single day. If you ever get a chance to watch the documentary of the Border Patrol, you can completely understand what these people have to go through and what they see on a daily basis. Okay? Some of this stuff is not pretty. Some of this stuff is not worth a paycheck, what they have to see and what they have to endure to make sure that people don't come over into our country that are not supposed to be here. You know? And there's always a process of migration. There should always be a process of anything that comes into our country because we want to be vetted and know that these people are safe and that they, are going to come to benefit our country and not cause our country harm. You see what I'm saying? That's not trying to be racist or xenophobic. It's literally just trying to make sure that our country's safe because there's bad apples. We have enemies. And when you open the floodgates and allow just anything into your country, the enemies are going to come in right along with them. And you don't know them from anybody else. And they catch a few. Thank God. So God bless our military, and God bless our Border Patrol, and God bless the men and women in blue, our police officers. I'm going to probably have to make some more iced coffee. That was the best I have done in a long time. Anyway, y'all guys take care and have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.